resource URIs end in a plural, like messages or comments or products and so on. And they're typically a portion of the resource URI, because the instance resource URI has the collection URI followed by a unique identifier. And finally, you can implement query parameters as a way of achieving filtering and pagination when accessing collection URIs. I encourage you to do the exercises where you practice writing some resource URIs, both instance and collection, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Now that we've identified some important resource URIs, both instance and collection, let's work on the operations that can be performed and the data that's exchanged. We saw that the URI like get messages .to $ID equals 10 is action based and it's not RESTful. We chose URIs /messages/10 to replace that URI. This is resource based and RESTful and all that good stuff. But here's the problem. Look at the URI get messages.to $ID equals 10. It has three pieces of information. 1, it refers to messages. 2, it refers to the ID 10. And 3, it gets that information as mentioned in the get messages snippet of the URI. Now look at the URI /messages/10 that we have chosen to replace this with. Well, it definitely has the information about the resource. We know that it refers to messages. And we also know that it refers to ID 10. But this URI doesn't have the third piece of information. It doesn't have the information that it's actually getting the message ID 10. You could argue that accessing this URI gets the message, right? Accessing /messages/10 gets the message ID 10. But what about the other operations? We've just looked at getting the data so far. You could have URIs that submit the data. Imagine a URI like post messages.to $ID equals 10. Now what would be the RESTful URI equivalent for this? Well, it would still be /messages/10. Now how about deleting a message? Let's say there's a URI delete message.to $ID equals 10. What would be the RESTful URI equivalent for this? Well, it would still be /messages/10. How is that possible? How can the same URI do all these different operations? And how does it know when to do what? The answer is using HTTP methods. If you want your API client to perform different operations on message ID 10, just have them use different HTTP methods on the same URI /messages/10. The most common HTTP methods are get, post, put, and delete. There are some other methods which are a bit rarely used, like head and options. But for the most part, we'll focus on these 4 common HTTP methods in this course. These HTTP methods have specific meanings, and typically you use the right method for the right operation. Also, when using HTTP, when you're browsing the web, you are actually using these methods automatically without your knowledge. If you type in a URL in a browser, you're actually doing a GET request for that URL. So you have a page where there is a HTML form and you submit the form, it's very likely that the page is actually doing a post. So these methods are intrinsic, they are already there in HTTP. You just have to use the right method for the right job. So for example, in the REST world, you don't make a call to get products. You make a GET request to the products resource URI. You don't call delete order, you make a delete request to the order resource URI. I hope you get the idea. The URI tells you what entity or resource is being operated upon, and the method tells you what the operation is. So let's look at some scenarios in our Messenger application. Let's look at getting a message. This should be obvious now. You know what the resource URI for a particular message is. So to get the message, just do a GET request for that URI. So a GET for /messages/20 returns you message ID 20. Now let's look at updating a message. Let's say our social media application lets you make changes to the messages that are already submitted. What would be the right method for submitting this updated message? Is it the post? You know that post is a way to send data to the server. Well, this one's not all that obvious. You can use post, and I know some people do that, but the standard practice is to use the put method. Why put and not post? There is a very important difference between the two, and I'll talk about that a bit later. But for now, remember that we'll be using put to update or change any resource.
時間券になりますが、どちらにしますか
4時間以上滑れますよね。
はい、今、6時までなんですけど、
はい、
そうですね、4時間券だとちょっと途中で退場になります。
じゃあ1日。
はい、かしこまりました。1日券でメンバーのカードを持ってきて
やんないです。
失礼いたしました。3700円でございます。30分ぐらいなんですけどね。
30分ぐらい。
ですね、違う、ごめんなさい。いや、1時間以上あります。すいません、ごめんなさい。失礼いたしました。それでは4000円お預かりいたします。300円のお返しでございます。18時まででございます。改札口で穴開けますので、そのまま出して入場してください。ありがとうございます。
帰りのチケット開始になります。
どこで開きますか？